welcome everybody. This is Randy Chambers, the Executive Director with Louisiana Housing Authority. And listen, I'm super excited today because we have one of our superstars here, one of our homeownership advocates. Her name is Miss Melissa McClendon, and I'm just honored and grateful to be able to work with her today. She's doing a lot in the community, and I just wanted her to come on, do a quick interview with her so you guys get to know her a little bit better in hopes that she can answer your questions. So Melissa, welcome to today's interview. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm doing better than good. Thank you for asking, ma'am. So listen, I want to be super respectful of your time, so I'm just going to dive right into these questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
So the first question is, how long have you been a realtor?
Okay, so in the next week, actually, it's Monday, it makes 6 years that I've been in real estate. So it's flew by, but it's been about 6 years.
Wow, that's right. That time goes by fast. I totally agree.
Yeah.
And what made you make that choice, that decision to decide, you know what, I want to be a real estate professional. I want to become a realtor and a broker.
Right. Actually, for me, I kind of wasn't really trying to get into the real estate business. I got licensed because I wanted to sell the house that I lived in, and I figured if I got my license, I would understand it and I could sell it on my own. And then when my first sale was actually my sister, so when I got a little bit of taste of it, and then I wanted to keep trying it. And what happened is I was really just helping people out with buying. And enjoying that process, enjoying helping them, enjoying looking at houses. And then it became to where people were referring me, and it became to what it is now. But basically just trying to help people.
Awesome. I love it. So tell me about a memorable experience that you had that was exciting, either from a buyer who's looking to purchase a property or one of your sellers that was selling the property. What's an exciting, memorable experience you can share?
I have a whole bunch, but one that really stands out to me is a thing that a lot of people don't know about is that you can turn if you're on Section 8, you can actually turn that voucher into a home ownership voucher. And I was able to help a young lady that was, receiving housing assistance, and she got on the program and she bought a house and was able to get into it with little down and very, very affordable. And she sat at the table and cried because she couldn't believe that she could be a homeowner. So that was one of my best moments. Just when you see somebody that thinks that that's not something they can accomplish, and seeing them accomplish it.
Awesome. I love that story. And oftentimes it's just the information that's lacking that people don't really understand that that's even available.
Right.
But it is, and it's been available for some time. And so when you're able to educate your clients like you're doing, you open up a pool of options for them. So when we turn that coin over, right, sometimes the real estate business can be tough and challenging. So tell me about a challenge that you had to go through. That was a tough deal that you had to grow through. And also, how did you find a solution? What was the solution to that challenge?
Sometimes you can't find a solution. I'll say that. There's always something good that comes out of it. Either it's a learning lesson. But when the pandemic hit, I was actually full agent on a deal for a client of mine that had been looking for something for a long time. I listed something that was perfect for her. And it was just like a match made in heaven. It worked for her. It was in a price range. It was everything she wanted. My seller was able to get it under contract. And then when the pandemic hit, the type of financing she was doing just went away. And she had done inspections, we had done repairs, everything was pretty much done. We were at the finish line, and that financing just went away. So it hurt me because, it wasn't just one client I was dealing with two. So both clients, one lost out on the property, the other one lost out on a deal. And to this day, he just recently got the property back under contract because it became a struggle to get it under contract. So that was challenging. A lot of emotions involved on both sides, but we made it through. It was a learning lesson, definitely. And just one of the lessons is to keep going. In this business, you have to keep going even when things get tough. You can't just focus on one deal. You have to keep moving because that's the nature of the business. There's a percentage of contracts that are going to fall apart. If you're doing enough deals, they're going to have some that fall apart. And you just have to learn to just dust yourself off, help your clients through it and keep moving.
Absolutely. And, I love that story because it's a story of resilience. And you're very optimistic, and when you have a realtor that have that experience that you have for those 6 years and be able to go through challenges. And that's why I asked that question, because sometimes people think everything is just so perfectly and the roses are always red. But I like to ask people about the challenges because that speaks highly of the character in regards to, hey, how can you overcome challenges? Because we know it's going to come. So
Right.
I love the fact that you're optimistic and be able to work through those challenges with some solutions. And having said that, like, give me 3 words that would best describe Melissa and or your business. Like 3 words that best describe you.
I would say motivated, because I'm very motivated. I like to motivate my clients as well. And a lot of times we become counselors, right? So a lot of times I'm not only the realtor, I'm their counselor, I'm their motivator. We share tears together. So definitely motivating. I say memorable, because I want you to remember the experience. I want you to say, man, buying that house, it was a blessing. I really, really enjoyed it. And one of my words is resilient. You have to be resilient. I think that's what has allowed me to have success in this business, is to be resilient. And I think sometimes people fall off because they're not. They get caught up in one deal, they get caught up in the bad things. But being a good realtor, I believe, is being a problem solver. So you have to be resilient. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And tell me a little bit about your family. You don't have to unpack a lot, but tell us a little bit about your family.
Yeah, I actually, I have 2 daughters, 20 and 18, and they both are in college. And part of me being in real estate was just kind of helping them through because I was paying tuition and doing different things. And my oldest daughter is actually a licensed realtor as well. But they are beautiful 2 daughters that I'm blessed to have, and single mom, raised them pretty much for myself, and I'm very, very proud of them.
Awesome. Listen, I love that. And what's some things you guys love to do for fun? Like, I know you help a lot of your clients. You're up late at night most of the time, but like when you're not working and serving the community, like what do you and your girls love to do for fun?
So one thing I love to do is work out. So actually I'm a mess right now because I was rushing. I worked out and got stuck in traffic. So I was running late to get back home. So I do like to work out. I try to make that a priority because it keeps me healthy and keeps me kind of focused. So that's one thing I do. And we like to travel. Just a couple of weeks ago, we traveled together. Really, really love to travel when I can. And just outdoors. I like simple things. Outdoors, spending time with family. Having little barbecues, cooking. I really like to cook, believe it or not, when I have time. So family is really important to me. And anytime, because I'm so busy, anytime I have time to spend with my family, that's everything for me.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you for sharing. And in regards to a first-time home buyer, if one will come to you and call you or meet with you, what would be one advice that you would give them in this current market that we're in?
So a lot of first-time home buyers, I tell them all the time, make sure, if you can, get your credit score as high as you can. If you have some challenges, work on those challenges, because in this market, as you know, having a higher credit score, kind of having everything in place is going to help you get a better interest rate and be a better buyer, because this market is competitive. Another thing that I've been doing a lot, because there's a lot of properties have multiple offers on it. So I've been recommending my clients do little personal letters, telling them about yourself, why you want to buy the house. And that's actually been kind of successful because people sometimes look at the person versus just the paperwork. So that's a big thing. I'm telling them, being aggressive. You can't go in lowballing at this point because it's not really working. Asking for what you need, not asking for everything, but asking for what you need. Because at the end of the day, you want to get the house. We're not really trying to negotiate to that level right now, because right now it's a seller's market. So just educating them on the market and what it takes to get a house, and then going from there.
Awesome. Thank you. And what made you make the decision, decide to say, you know what, I see what Louisiana Housing Authority is doing, and I would like to be a part of the homeownership advocates. Like, what made you make the decision to become a homeownership advocate?
Because I think home ownership is a powerful thing for generational wealth, for pride. I think it gives you a sense of pride when you're a homeowner. I think it's something that we all should do at some point in our lives because it gives you something you can pass down to your children. So I've done business with you guys before, and I know what you believe in. You believe in helping families, help empowering families, educating them. I believe in that. And I think sometimes it's not that we can't do something, it's just that maybe we don't have the knowledge or the tools in place to get it done. So one of my goals is I don't want to just help myself. I don't want to just sell real estate, make money, and just help my family. I want to build a legacy that I'm helping other people. So when I found out about this program, I said, this is perfect for me to join because it's helping 100 families or more get into a house. And I want to be a part of that.
Awesome, awesome. Well, appreciate you for being a part of it. And the last question, and time flew by on us, like, how can somebody learn more about Melissa McClendon? And more importantly, probably, how can they get in contact with you?
So I will tell you, I spread a lot of knowledge on my Instagram, tips on buying a home. I'm very active on social media. So on Instagram, I'm at Melissa_McClendon. My direct phone number, I mean, I can be reached between 8 and 8 for the most part. It's 504-417-5131. And I'm pretty easy. My email is melissa@NOLA Homes. So any of those ways you can pretty much find me. Give me a call, shoot me a text, and I'm pretty available.
Well, awesome, awesome. Well, listen, thank you for taking your time out. I know you're super busy. And guys, listen, thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And you have a great day on purpose, Melissa. Take care.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. All right, awesome. So the recording stopped. So that was great. I love the interview. It had a lot of energy, a lot of value in it. I believe a lot of people get an opportunity to know you a little bit more. Of course, that allows them to like you, trust you, and hopefully generate some leads. So, that was great. Any feedback that you could give me too in the regards to like the interview question style? Because this is new to me interviewing. So just want to get some feedback.
I mean, I thought the questions were great. They were great. It gives an opportunity for people to open up a little bit, but it's something that you should be able to say off the top of your head for the most part. So it's not too stressful because sometimes interview questions are stressful. But I thought that was good. It flowed pretty well. The energy was good. So I think that was a great job. Yeah.
Okay, well, awesome. I appreciate it. So for the second time, you enjoy the rest of your day on purpose. Okay.
You too. Y'all stay blessed.